Hello, in this video I'll show you how to set up different angles, camera angles, and then before I want to go to that, I just want to tell you this PDF I actually take all these screenshots 2 years ago, so our interface and the few buttons and the colors is a little bit different, but I did feel that there's not really a need to retake all the screenshots again, so I didn't really redo all the screenshots for this PDF document, but I feel like you should still be able to follow through, so it's pretty straightforward, so don't worry if the screenshots or the interface looks a little bit different. Alright, so now I'll jump straight to the setting of the different camera angles. Left click on the topic on the keyboard, on the PDF, sorry, and then you jump to this topic here, setting different camera angles. Movie, timeline, press show. So you go to ZBrush, movie, timeline, press show. So you create this timeline on the top of the interface here, and then when you left click, it allows you to create the current camera angle to be saved on a dot on this timeline. Okay, so left click, create a dot, save the current camera angle. Double click, you zoom in, double click again, you zoom out. Change to the side view, and then if you create another dot at a different timeline, okay, you will actually save another camera angle, another dot on this timeline here. Okay, use your left and right directional buttons on your keyboard. You will jump back and forth between the two dots and the two views. If you left click and then you drag it down of the timeline, I believe you will delete the dot as well. So if you want to delete a camera view, a dot, so just left click on dot and then drag it downwards. Okay, and then so you can create different views. You can save as a zProject file. So this is important. So you go to File, Save as a zProject file, so that you will be able to save the camera angle, the material, the view, the lighting currently, and then you will all save into this scene file. So zProject file is like a whole scene file. And then if you save a Z2 file, what happens is that you will save the model, but you will not save any camera angles, you will not save any other information, you will not save any material. So when you're doing rendering, save as a zProject file. Alright, so another way for your information, you can also save the timeline. Movie, timeline, save. But I don't really do that. I just need to know that I save as a zProject file, I have everything. Alright, so now I'll go to my Maya. Sorry, my ZBrush. What am I talking about? Why am I saying Maya? Okay. This document has already been set, right? Previously we set it 2007, 1600. Okay, so it's high res, and then we have a lot of blank space over here. Okay, so it's good. And then I'll just go to movie, show the timeline. Movie, timeline. Sorry, movie, timeline, show timeline. Okay, so I just want to mouse over here because it also gives you more information. Okay, if you mouse over the button and you press Control, it actually gives you quite a lot of information. I guess it's a bit heavy. I don't need to go through all this, and then you can feel free to look it up if you want to do so at your own time. Okay, so I'll just show the timeline, and then I created this. So I just want to frame my canvas properly now because I have even lesser space. I do want a little bit of empty space on top. I just want to frame it up. Press F. Then I'll give it a little bit of headspace. Alright, so this is my front view. Perfect, and a little bit of headspace. And I can save it as my first view here. Front view is done. Okay. If I go to my 3/4 view, I just left click and drag one time, and then I click again. 3/4 view is done. Okay. Third view, I'll just left click and drag again. Side view is done. Okay. So a long time ago, I used to only be able to create this by rotating myself. So I have to rotate and I hold down shift to snap it, and I have to position it again. But now it's a little bit easier. I guess this is really good for creating turntables. And then as I mentioned just now in the PDF, left and right click, you go back and forth between the views. Okay, so it's pretty cool. Left and right click. So we can create different views like this. And then now I'll create actually one of this 3/4 view that is more close up. Over here. So this one can be my close up view. So I can just left click over here. So I have front view, 3/4 view, side view, close up view. And then maybe you can even do another extreme close up view if you want to. if you think your model is very nice. So that's the purpose of having close-up view, is to find a very nice angle for your model. And you can also create a back view if you want to. So follow our render requirements, and then depending on your needs, create it accordingly. All right. So double click to zoom in, double click to zoom out just now. Okay. So if I want to ever delete a view, okay, so let me just create another duplicate view. If I create a duplicate view here, I want to delete it, left click and drag it down. When I drag it down, you can see it fading off. That means that it's going to be deleted if I let go, delete, let go. Left click, drag it down, delete. Okay, and if you just scroll through this, you will see that I actually have the full transition. It can be pretty fun if you want to do a turntable. You're actually using it this way to render the turntable. But we don't need to do that now. I'm just teaching you how to render still frames of this. So that's where we will stop here. Okay, so I hope you enjoy the video. Left and right click to go back and forth between different camera angles, and then do a file, save as without undo history. I hate saving undo history, makes the file too big for no reason. And I'll just save it over here. Alright, so I'll just save it for render. So I'll save a zProject file. Alright, see you on the next video. Bye.